Today, a lot of patients, they come to me with a demand of white and natural smile. I'm 100% agree with you. But sometimes they have extreme wishes, like I want white like a marble. For me, it's kind of like disappointment, because when I'm designing smile, I always like to mimic the nature and give a natural smile. Even when I make it white smile, I like to do natural effects on the tooth surface, but we have some limitations. When we use the most brightest white, if we try to do effect on that, the teeth can look grayish. Because of this problem, these super white veneers are like too opaque and bulkier.
Where were we?
I always tell my opinion also to my patients, but on the final, to make them happy, I have to give them what they expect from me. And for those kind of case, I'm telling always patients like, this is my idea, and of course this is your decision. But on the final, I have to take their decision as a final decision. Sometimes they are telling me, I want all straight, I don't want gap between the teeth. They want like block smile. Probably they see some celebrities and some influencers which they have those kind of tooth. That's the reason they want a smile like this. For me, the natural smile is always more attractive, and also the design. As a concept, when I'm designing smile, I do my design not only depending on the lips or on the teeth. I do my design, and we call it like facial driven smile design. First, when patient come to me, I see as a one piece the face, and when I'm doing my smile design, to listen my patients and understand like how is the character, like masculine character or funny character or sexy character, and I needed to reflect the lifestyle and the character on the teeth. I always give attendance. That's why all my cases are different than each other. Some people, when they come to clinic, they are like confused about the veneers and smile design. They are asking me, should I do veneers? And first of all, this is an aesthetic concern, and I cannot say you should do or he should do. I always tell my patient, you have to be 100% sure what you want.
What do you want? What do you want?
Because those are the most dangerous patients actually. When they arrive to your clinic, they have to know what they want. As a color, as a shape and shade. And we do mock-ups, some trying models on the mouth and show on the mirror to patients the more or less how the final design of the smile will look like. And then after we took their permission, we start the process. This is my experience. When you do without mock-up on those kind of patients, the patient can come to you after 1 month like, can we make these are a little longer or these are shorter, with those kind of requests.
I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy.
Because of all this reason, it's always safer when we go with a mock-up, which is like sample of final smile on the patients, and to show them on the mirror, and also they can even use couple of days this model as on the social life, and to see how the reaction of the other people. Mainly the patient's demands are white and nice smile, but the termination of nice depending on the person.
Nice.
For example, for some people, these two central, like rabbit style, is nice smile for some people. For some people, to make them all in the same size, the lateral, centrals and canine, is a nice smile. That's why I always tell patients like, can you please show me a couple of pictures that smiles you like, because it reflects what she wants or he wants. Mostly the old generation, they tell me, I want natural, I don't want too much white. I want smile like when people see me on my social life and tell me like, you have a beautiful teeth. Even if I make it white, I like to make it natural, that no one can understand that he has or she has veneers. Smile design changing depending on the country actually. British people, they like straight smile and super white, Americans as well. But in European people, I think they like more aesthetic and more natural smile, not all in the same shape and alignment. There's some tricks like centrals are dominant, canines are dominant. Even the incisal, they don't want straight, they want like wavy effects. Also on the surface, They want texture to show it more natural. Also Middle East people, they like white smile, super white smile. But I can tell too, depending on the countries, British, Americans and Middle East people, they like super white smile, and European, they are more on natural shade. For smile design, I cannot give you recommendation because I have to listen my patient clearly to understand what she wants or he wants. On the final, I have to give them what they want. They will be happy as much as I make their dream come true. Sometimes I put my idea if they're asking me. If not, I follow their demands. But function in the mouth sometimes limit us on the aesthetic. When I'm doing my design, I put biology, function and aesthetic, bring all together. Sometimes they want aesthetic work, but if you make their demand, you will not have a proper function or biology. I always warn my patients, if we do this design, there will be this problem or that problem. For example, veneer will be cracked or your gums will get inflamed in the future. And then they say like, oh, no, I don't want. We would like to tell you what kind of problem you would have facing. What is important on the final is what you want from us. But also important, when you are wanting something, you shouldn't forget that we have some limitations while we are doing the smile design. Regarding on this, you should also take serious recommendation of your dentist as well.